Hey guys, I was in the Netherlands for you and I could try the successor of the smallest and lightest VR headset on this planet. I'm talking about the Bigscreen Beyond 2. I had the chance to try a lot of stuff like racing simulation like Half-Life Alyx and so on, but I was also allowed to install a test tool so I could measure my field of view, for example, and I also had my own facial interface. Very important, if you are interested in the headset, then in the description and in the first pinned comment is the link to the headset that you can buy right now. My name is Thomas and you're watching VoodooDE VR. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
Okay guys, how did it work? So I was invited to the Netherlands. That's the same location where I tried the Bigscreen Beyond 1 the first time. Max is a really nice guy. He's the employee of Bigscreen, yeah, so he could answer me all the questions and show me everything I wanted and so on. It's really great. And yeah, I also brought my own facial interface from the Bigscreen Beyond 1. Everything is compatible, yeah. Everything is compatible to from the old headset, for example, also the audio strap and so on. So the design of the new headset looks pretty similar. It looks like the old one, but I had this transparent version that was really cool, yeah. And the thing is, it's even lighter than before. You notice that even a little bit. It's now 107 grams only. No other headset is as light as this one. I think even the Megan X Super Light is like 70 grams heavier. That's insane, yeah. But still it's connected via a 5-meter cable. Some people say, no, I want wireless or so, but for me it's okay. I don't care about the cable, it's 5 meters or so, yeah. The setup, I couldn't see the setup, but it's very easy. It's just a lighthouse setup. So you need 2 base stations. It's ultra easy to set up, and then you just start Steam VR, do the room setup, and then it's fine. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. There's an optional tool that you can use by Bigscreen where you can set the hertz from 75 to 90, you can set the cooler, you can set the colors, and you can set the software IPD. There's also hardware IPD. Yeah, that's very interesting. So what you need, of course, is the base stations, and if you need the controllers, you also have to, for example, buy the index controllers. I think the package of 2 base stations and 2 controllers, when you buy them new on Steam, is like $550 or so. Yeah. If you don't have them, you should buy them, of course, separately. Yeah, talking about the display, it's the same display than with the Bigscreen Beyond 1. Yeah, so we have 2560 by 2560 per eye at maximum 90 Hertz. And we have micro OLED display. This is really crazy. Yeah, there's a very expensive OLED display inside. So yeah, that's crazy. For the screen door effect, to be really honest, this resolution is enough for me. I don't need higher resolution like 8K per eye or whatever the other headsets have. I don't see the screen door effect anymore. So this resolution is fine, yeah, for me at least. The colors are great, of course, because we have micro OLED and so on. That's cool. By the way, the pictures I took through the lens with my smartphone or with a Mac smartphone, they are not really perfect because it's very hard to film through these very small lenses. Yeah, it's nearly impossible to. So what you see with your own eyes is much better than what you see what I took through the lenses. Yeah, that's fact. However, the black levels are awesome because yeah, it's OLED. You can read text very good. That's also no problem. Really great, but they changed the whole optical system, new lenses and so on. Everything is new there with the optics. And as soon as you take on the headset on your head, you notice that instantly. The sweet spot is very good. Yeah, it's very good. So Max told me that, asked me my IPD. I said, yeah, around 60 or so. Then he used the screwdriver. The first time I used that, it was clear. Everything was clear. The sweet spot was really great. Even when I moved the headset a little bit, very good sweet spot. And also the edge-to-edge clarity is much better. You see everything sharp, even at the edges on the display. It's absolutely fine. I didn't see any distortion as well. That's great. But I still have to complain a little bit. At least in the test tool that I used, I saw a little bit of chromatic aberrations at the edges. A little bit. It was not a big problem. And as soon as I started like Half-Life Alyx or other racing simulations, I didn't notice it anymore. Yeah, but if you look at it very direct, you could see a little bit of chromatic aberration. Also glare, they reduced it a lot, but it's still there. Yeah, you see that when there is like white text in front of a black background or so. Yeah, then you see the glare. You still see it. It's much better, but it's still there. But it's okay. Yeah, during gameplay, I didn't see it very often. Yeah, so it's okay. But now let's come to a thing that is for me personally very important, because people that know me, I have a strange head, so my eyes are deep inside my head, so I have very low field of view all the time. So if a developer says or manufacturer says we have like 100-degree field of view, for me it's like 30% less all the time with every headset. So I was very curious about the field of view of the Bigscreen Beyond 2. So I tried the Bigscreen Beyond 1, and perhaps you remember my values. I tried it 2 times, I think one time with an older version and then with the 1.2 version of the test HMD tool, and then I had, with the old Bigscreen Beyond, I had 88 vertical and 94 horizontal. Yeah, that's a pretty low field of view. But now with the Bigscreen Beyond 2, that's insane. I have 100 vertical and 106 horizontal. That I didn't expect. I definitely didn't expect that, and this is really great. By the way, guys, I still have to repeat it again and again. What you see here are my individual values. You will have totally different ones. You will have likely higher values, yeah, because my head shape is not perfect for VR. Yeah, and these values of the Bigscreen Beyond mean that it's even bigger than the Quest 3. With the Quest 3 I had a vertical 98 and horizontal 100. So it's even bigger than the Quest 3. I never expected that, because the headset is so small. We have so small lenses and so on. And that's insane. It's just insane, yeah. So I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy to tell you that. So you will likely even have bigger field of view, because most people have bigger field of view. But remember that I used my 3D printed facial interface that fits perfect in my face. That's why I perhaps have a bigger field of view than normally. Great. Yeah, so that's absolutely thumbs up. So for the performance and so on, that was no problem. He had a RTX 3090, and I could do like Half-Life Alyx, iRacing and stuff. It was no problem. For controllers, you can use the Lighthouse controllers, compatibility. Everything is compatible that you can use on SteamVR. Yeah, so the whole library on SteamVR is compatible. What else can I tell you? The tracking was pretty good. It's the best tracking because it's Lighthouse, no problem at all. So beware again that you need the Lighthouse stations and perhaps the controllers. Yeah. Heat development, I didn't notice. It was fine. Yeah, no problems at all. You can use as I said, the old equipment from the Bigscreen Beyond 1, the facial interface and also the head strap and so on. IPD adjustment is, there is a small screwdriver in the package where you can go left and right, and then you can adjust the lenses individual. Yeah, it's really crazy. He showed that to me, and there is a small scale next to the lenses where you can see the IPD of every eye. Yeah, that's great. People wearing glasses, this is impossible to do that with those inserts. Yeah, so you will likely have to buy the Halo strap that also will be available later. That's cool, yeah. By the way, I didn't try it. I didn't try the Halo strap because he didn't have it. But later I will get the headset. Yeah, they will send it to me, and after that I will also try the Halo strap then. Yeah, for eye tracking, I couldn't try it because I had the non-eye tracking version, but I think this is clear. I mean, every eye tracking should work everywhere. With every headset where it's included, so I think I don't need to test that. Yeah, it's great. For full body tracking, you can use whatever you want, what is Lighthouse compatible. Yeah. The audio strap, it's still the old one that I tried. It will also be the old one for the Bigscreen Beyond 2. I'm not the biggest fan of the sound of this audio strap, but however, you can just buy the Halo strap and then use your own headphones if you like. The included microphone is really perfect. It's really great. So let's talk about prices. So as I said, there is the standard version. This is $1,019, yeah, and or 1,369 euro. And there's also the eye tracking version. This is $1,219 or 1,549 euro. If you order it right now, you can get it in June 2025. This is at least what I checked out yesterday. So if you are considering to buy it, don't consider too long because it will be later and later and later. Yeah. So that's very important. Guys, if you are interested in this headset, please support my channel and go via my link in the description and in the first pinned comment, because I mean, everything is pretty expensive to travel around. I also always have to take a day off from my work as well to do something like that. So I appreciate if you support me a little bit by going via my link. That would be nice if you're interested in the headset, and I can definitely say it's worth it. Yeah, when you compare it to other, I mean, the price of $1,019 seems a lot for a small piece of whatever, but when you consider the Pimax headsets are, I think it's the same price or even more expensive. It's much bigger, much heavier. Then, for example, X-Star is like thousands and thousands of euro. The Apple Vision Pro is 3,500, and so on and so on. Even the Megan X Superlight 8K is more expensive than this one. So I've never seen such a small and lightweight headset for this price. Yeah, it's you have to consider that the micro OLEDs inside this headset and the optical stack, the lenses, are very, very expensive to develop and to buy. Yeah, the small micro OLEDs, and so this is why the headset is this price. Yeah, so I think it's still okay. It's still okay when you consider that. Yeah. And who should buy the headset? Normally with the Bigscreen Beyond 1, I mentioned that the field of view was a little bit too small for me, so I couldn't recommend that to simulation fans and so on. But with the Bigscreen Beyond 2, you have a really good field of view. So now I can also recommend that for simulation fans, racing and flight simulation, because you see a lot. And also it's ultra light. You can play hours and hours and hours with this headset because you just don't notice it because it's so light. Yeah, that's a really huge advantage. Also, if you like dark games, like horror games or space games or so, this is really great because it has OLED display. So the black levels are great. Really nice, guys. So I really hope you like my small first impressions review. Yeah, I think I had enough time to say that it's a really good headset, and I definitely recommend it. A huge improvement. Yeah, and also, yeah, if you are interested in that, please go via my link in the description and in the first pinned comment. If you have any questions before pre-ordering or buying that, please write it in the comments below. I try to answer everything. I hope you like it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya!
VoodooDE